How much are you worth? Do you know your value? Questions to keep in mind while we take a trip down memory lane, the salvation of mankind. Canes, cross, thorns, nails, blood, as was the case of the flesh-made Word, that Word that became God, walking the earth in human form, doing things irregularly out of the norm. He was perfection. Healing the sick, raising the dead, feeding 5,000 and more that he taught and led. He gathered the greatest crowd and showed compassion so thick it enveloped warmly anyone treated bitterly by the cold sting of the things they feared. And he chased that cold away. He was a natural at being extraordinary, but being 100% human, all that didn't get to his head. Didn't change his mission. Even with all that power, he knew that what was to come was greater. But it came with a sacrifice, his life. Yet he was willing to lay it down like it was nothing, but it was everything. He shut off his divinity to take all that pain and weakness, but there was a drive. For the glory to follow, he endured the cross, didn't care about the shame. The glory he saw gave him that drive. That glory is you. So how could you? How dare you? How dare you see yourself so small, wallowing in self-pity like no one cares at all, sinking deep in depression, degrading your value when you are the glory that Jesus gave all that to go through the humiliation. You are that price, perfect treasure that God thought worthy to cast off his son to separation. You are not just important, you are worth a sacrifice, a life, but not just any life, the life. So just stop. Stop fishing with your bait of impression, with pretense hooked on the rod of desperation for compliments in the sea of loneliness, so you can get filled with human praises and burp out flattery saying, oh, stop it, when you totally mean the opposite. So just stop and embrace your uniqueness. You don't need them to feel complete when in you dwells all the Godhead fullness. Just live who you are. Who cares about them when the seal of the martyred one is on you? So back to the question. How much are you worth? Do you know your value? Well, I'll tell you. You are as valuable as Jesus because you are worth the blood of Jesus.